Start off with a couple general comments about the game.
Is this mine?
I mean, if you want, we got it.
I don't think it's been open, so I'll drink this one. Yeah, go ahead.
Just a couple general comments about the game, please, Coach.
You know, I think that I think without a doubt it was a great college basketball game. I mean, you get to see that, and you know we don't want to miss out on the opportunity about speaking about that. But you know, we had a game plan in place. I thought we came out and did a very good job of executing it. It showed in the first half. You know, always at halftime some adjustments are made. They got going to the basket pretty good, and you know they're quicker, you know, faster than us. We're the pounded inside kind of guys, and you know go in, go out, and they're the get it to the basket guys. And you know, they made it tough for us to guard. I think you know in terms of matchups with the four teams that are here, the other three teams, this is probably the toughest one matchup-wise for us. We match up better with Plattsburgh or Brockport. So, but they did a great job, and I congratulate them.
I have a question. I mean, it was a pretty tight game throughout. It was going back and forth. I think the biggest lead was 6 coming down the stretch. What do you think they did, or what was the difference down the stretch that they were able to kind of pull away within the last 3 minutes there?
Yeah, we didn't shoot very well in the second half. We shot over 50%. And in the first half, and then in the second half we only shot 33%. So, you know, they put us in a position where, you know, we weren't getting shots for the right guys, or as many shots for the right guys. You know, these two guys and James McKenna, you know, take the most of our shots, and it should be that way. And they did a good job of keeping it out of their hands, or making it tough for them to have the ball where they would normally score from.
Ending up as a second seed, how do you guys plan to build off of this for next season?
Well, you know, we've got some good guys in place, certainly, and you know, you got to have your recruiting. But you know, we've been to the semifinals now 3 years in a row, and we've got a group of guys coming back who have had that experience. And you know, there's learning that comes with it. There's learning for me as a coach how to adjust and do things. And when you're up here traveling, or wherever the conference tournament is, and we'll make the most of it and make some make some improvements and hopefully be back.
Gordon, did Oswego State do anything differently on you than you've seen any other team do throughout the year, or what was kind of the game plan going into combat their defense?
Yeah, they definitely made a focus on doubling me in the post. So I mean, I've got great teammates that can score the ball, and we worked this week in practice on me kicking it out to them, because if someone doubles me, there's going to be an open guy. So we did our best. Oswego just got hot. They're a good three-point shooting team, so that's why they really came out on top.
This was for anybody. Can you just describe what you felt the turning point of the game was today?
Well, you know, for me, Gordon got in foul trouble, and James had 2 fouls, and Gordon had 2 fouls at halftime. And we were trapping a lot in the first half, and we had to be very careful about how we implemented our traps in the second half, because we didn't want them to get a 3rd or a 4th foul. And you know, we didn't trap early enough, probably. As I look back on it, we probably should have begun to do that earlier. By the time we started getting into that, it was a tight game, or they were even up 2 or 4, and that made it a little bit tougher. So that would be one, you know, that'd be the biggest thing that I would say is, you know, we had a little foul trouble and weren't kind of put us in a position where we couldn't do the things we wanted defensively.
I got one. You ended up with 6 assists. What were you seeing out there? What were your thoughts as the game progressed down the line?
I mean, like Gordon said, we've got a lot of good teammates that can score the ball, and they put Sampson on me, and they were doubling Gordon in the post, so there was always an open guy. We just had to find him, and in the first half, I think we did a good job of that, but offense got a little stagnant in the second half.
Yeah, you know, towards that point, you know, we talk about, you know, we played well in the first half, and probably, you know, kind of dominated the first half, if you want to look at it that way. And have to give a lot of credit to the hometown guy, Devin Anderson. You know, Devin stepped up, and because what happened was we were running some stuff where we would get Gordon inside and we would bring Devin up, and they would sit back off of him. And he took a shot and missed it. And we had a timeout, and we said the next time just take one dribble in and shoot it, and then he banged 3 in a row, and you know, that was a big help for us.
Any final thoughts about the game? I guess, how would you describe your experience at Geneseo as a whole, basketball-wise, both seniors?
Personally, this has been the best 4 years of my life. I mean, these guys are like brothers to me. They're second family. I mean, when you see each other every day and hang out with them, it's great. We all get along off the court, which I think contributed to our on-court success throughout the years, and I'm just really going to miss it. It hasn't really sunk in yet, but I know it will be in the next couple of weeks.
Like you said, love these guys like brothers. We go through the 4 years that we were here, and we're still friends with all the guys that graduated, and I know I'll still be friends with all the guys that are on the team now for the rest of my life. Obviously, just gonna miss it a lot.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.